Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of ByProduct. And as you can see, looking around, something's missing, right? So I may or may not have made some executive decisions, and after recording and looking at this mess, I tried to get something set up for the next episode, so we could be, kind of feed right into the modification of the mob spawner, which is something I stated several times that I wanted to work on, and I tried and there's just so much lava here that it just didn't pan out. So I ended up just overhauling everything and moving it. With that in mind, I'll come back for that just later. We also... oh, don't ruin the surprise. We're accruing not a great amount, but we're still accruing more than we were. But I also revamped the power. That's right. So what I found is that you can use force wrenches on just about anything. And in this case, I used it on some blaze spawners I found in the nether. I don't necessarily consider it cheating. They aren't, they're not the tier 5 soul shard spawners, but they do spawn pretty well. And I'm going to combine that with the skeleton spawner that I had also. And we can get those all combined, which is what I'm working on right now. I'm clearing out several areas, and I have a chunk loader down there to keep the consistent mob flow going. I don't know if the chunk loader will keep them or if my actual presence has to be there. So we'll find that out with a little bit of trial and error. As of right now, though, I had 2 blaze spawners in this 5x7 room, and it was all right. Not crazy, but I don't think it's enough space for them to spawn. I actually had them spawning outside of the room, and even after I closed off everything. So I want to give them a little more space. Obviously, I'm going to put some water flow in there. I'm hoping the skeletons make up for the lack of XP, and I don't know if they're not getting killed in time by the time they hit the water and they hit there, because I know the water does damage to the blaze. So I'm not 100% on that. But again, if we have the skeletons going as well, that should make up for the XP loss. And this thing has a very small range. I believe it's a 5x5x4. Well, I guess it isn't small at all. But in terms of if you wanted to have it wide open with the adequate spawning room, it'd be a little different. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this started. I'm gonna make this build over here, and then I'll add water in, and we will see how that looks. All right, a bunch of junk floating over there. I'm not really worried about seeing the inside of this room too much, but that's the first expansion I'm making to this. I'm gonna go ahead and add some water to here to push mobs in, and I really would like to add an additional one over here. Maybe other tiers. It just really depends on the spawn frequency, if me being present or if the chunk loader can handle it. But for now, just going to add water and go ahead and use what we have. Okay. Alright. This is the moment. So this one's going to go on front, and that one's going to go on top. I got 2 blaze and a skeleton, and this is the scary moment, because this is where you die. Yep, getting just a little nervous. Okay, alright, let's do it. They're gonna spawn right away. Oh no! Can't afford to fall. Can't afford to fall. Don't wanna die. Oh. Okay, alright, just gotta get that. Okay, got that. I have to go knock those ledges up. Get out of here. Get out of here. Gotta knock these torches down. Go. Go. No. Oh jeez. Oh boy. No. Oh. Okay. Just got 1 block. Do I risk it? We gotta risk it. We gotta do it. Get it. Nice. Okay. All right. So that's the mob spawner. Music to my ears. Okay, so what I'm considering right now is I've never built the auto disenchanter, but what I notice a lot from the skeleton spawn is that they pump out a ton. I mean, a ton of enchanted bows and enchanted items, and I'd like to see if I can put that to use. All right, so what it looks like is it doesn't actually just pull the essence off the item, which is what I was hoping it would do. It appears that it's going to take whatever's on there and put it onto a book. I'm wondering if that will actually take multiple enchantments off put on one book. Okay, let's test the theory. Throw a book on it. 2 items. And that's a nope. It'll take, I'm guessing, the highest priority one. Interesting. Good to know, though. Good to know. Alright, I'm going to keep experimenting with this a little bit. See if I can get a little bit of a structure set up. And I'm also going to build the anvil and auto enchanter. Alright, so here's the auto enchanter. Guessing it's going to pull in fluid from here automatically. Okay, cool, yeah, so it automatically fills itself. And I'm guessing it, once it's completely full, oh, you know, it's probably pulling out because... Interesting. I'm just gonna watch this for a little bit longer and see what happens. Okay, so what I've deciphered so far is that it has its energy rate out, and this is the amount of essence it's stored, not the amount it needs. If you adjust here on the level, the work adjusts. So the work is in correlation to the level. So this is totally dependent on this. So I think I might end this at the end of the loop, basically putting it on the tank side. That way we can get instant enchantments, or at least I guess depending on how much, you know, EU we can supply to it. I'll go ahead and let this one finish out, see what a level 30 enchantment looks like. The thing is, we'll need to be able to pull books in and pull books out before and after completion. And I'll have to set up a system for that, and I have to figure out how to automate some book crafting as well. Well, it finally finished up. Give me a frugal 3, which not bad, I guess. I'm curious how it handles stacks of books. I could do an item duct, a smart item duct, so I get to pull the books in and won't overload it. So I'm going to go ahead and let this run. Okay, so finally some good news. We actually cranked out a few books here, and it seems to handle the stacks just fine. So I'm just going to go ahead and plop all these in here and let that go ahead and sort through. So guys, before I headed out, I wanted to make, a lot of my pickaxes are falling apart right now, and I wanted to make something just, you know, for the strip mining experience. And got this bad boy. Oh, doggy. Just thought I'd share that with you. Off to do some iron finding. So this is actually my second diamond mine or vein I ran into, and I just wanted to show you. So right now we have 24. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks broken, 24, 5. So I mean, you know, what was that? 24, 39 minus 24, 6, 15, 15 out of 5, so 3 diamonds per block. Alright, just finishing up auto anvil. And so far, I gotta say, I'm really impressed with the auto enchanter. Again, I mean, it's gonna require a little bit of manipulation and some more automation and tinkering around. It just looks like a big mess in here. So we'll do that. I'll grab some more cable. All right. So according to this, I'm assuming I just need to throw a book in there and whatever else, and it'll auto it. I'm just wondering how many enchantments can we put on one thing? So let's go. Let me turn this down. That is loud. Okay, so and this is also interesting, but I think I might have just bugged out and tied them all as efficiency 4 while I was gone. So let's got sharpness 4. I don't know what frugal does, but I'm gonna see. Let's see if we can put it on a sword. Yeah, don't think that works. That was worth a shot. Do we have anything else? Power, fire protection, power. No, we don't. Let me check one of these other areas. I might have something in there. I sharpens 4 sword in there, and we'll put smite. Maybe can't use smite with that. All right, bane of arthropods. That's odd. This might be a bust. Okay, so still... Why? Oh! Oh, I'm a silly. Okay, actually, let's just... The whole purpose of this was to keep the essence going in a loop, so let me go ahead and knock that out. And we need waterproof stone and transport. And yeah, I'm trying my best not to just throw everything in different boxes, because that's how you end up with a big mess. And I've done it before. Okay, let's try this now. Yes. Okay, cool. I'm curious if it's gonna cancel out enchantments. That'll be what makes the difference here. Yeah. I figured that was gonna happen. Let's try another one. That's... yeah. I'm just in relevance to, it takes 25.90 to make a level 30 enchantment, as compared to I'm combining something with a level 30 enchantment. Nah, it doesn't make any sense. Can you combine? Let's see what happens here. Oh. What the? No. Alright, I'm gonna cut away again. Okay. Alright. Tell me how awesome it's gonna... That is so awesome. And verdict is... wow. That's incredible. Okay, I'm gonna fiddle around with this a little bit more, guys, and I'll come right back. Well, I won't lie. I got distracted. Get away from that. I got interested in trying out the where's it? Auto spawner. Let's see. Yeah, auto spawner. And you can see one of the ingredients is magma cream. Oh my goodness, I didn't even realize this. So here's what. Yeah. I went to the Nether and got blown up by a bat and lost everything. So here we are, back to ground zero. And I didn't even need to go there. I could have just used some slime and a blaze powder. Oh yeah, good times, good times. Well, with that being said, I am going to just rebuild everything that I need and probably start working on our multi-farm blocks, which we seriously need. And hopefully during that time I can keep my distance minimal between here and the multi-block farm that we're going to be working on, because we need to have this running. Obviously, an auto spawner would seriously help out. Apparently they create massive amounts of mobs, but the other issue is getting emeralds, and other than going to a village, I haven't seen a single emerald yet. I haven't created a quarry yet. And part of my issue is that, well, I could, but that would require me to go to the surface. I'm already pretty low at this level. So it's an option, but again, I'd have to go up top and find a way to transfer everything down. And we're back. I won't lie, I was a little distraught. I attempted to go back to the Nether. I had retrieved my equipment and found that most of it was gone, and got killed again by fire spiders. So, yeah, great times, good times. But so I came back and said, you know what, I can't let that get me down. Gotta move on. Oh, now I hate bats, all bats. I don't care if they're good or bad. And I put together the multi-farm. Again, it's a bit of a mess down here, but you can see that this is looking real good. Now don't be confused, this is still not a very good setup. I actually let this sit for a while, AFK'd at it, and it's filled up pretty nicely. And I've just been letting these run. These are all full too. I'm trying to get a nicer pickaxe going. So anyway, here's the multi-block farm. Your valve, your hatch, your drain, and your control. I've never actually used the control. I'm not sure what the control does, to be honest. I know you hook your power up, your output, and your water right here. So this must be like a redstone signal or something. Can we hook up to this? That's what I'm assuming. So I'm gonna. I was about to say I'm gonna make some engines to hook up to this, but the unfortunate thing is that we need tin, and as we all know, we continuously run into the problem of not having tin. So I have to do some more strip mining and find some more tin. I think I've said that. I think that the word of the day is strip mine, or mining, or tin. It doesn't matter. So we're gonna find some more tin. Really leaning towards the idea of getting some turtles to do some mining and put them on the surface and do with some chunk loaders, because this seems to be the main production holdup for the videos, and anything going forward from this point is I have to continuously mine resources, and that's honestly one of my favorite things about Feed the Beast is the quarry type mods. And you know, this, like I said, I've never done an underground base before, so I think this is the reason why. Is because you can't utilize a quarry or a Minecraft turtle to their fullest potential. So let me go ahead and I'm going to do some more strip mining, and I think I'm going to go. I'll set up the multi-block farm, and I think we're going to look into quarries. Well, I guess it takes 3 times to learn. Like, 3rd time's a charm, right? Yep. Got eaten by a mob, zombies, twice. So now we're back to ground zero. I'm over strip mining at the moment, so we're gonna look at the quarries. We're gonna go to the overworld. I'm gonna get a chunk loader together, and I'm gonna let them build or let them mine while I sit in the comfort of my base. Because this is I know I kind of go on it about half cocked and just start digging in all the random directions, which you can see in the map. So once we get everything more established right now, because the bigger problem is the mob spawner over here that I've set up, is I have to work around that, and it's not that convenient. So, and the other issue, I find more diamonds than I do tin, which I don't know if anybody else has that problem, but it's crazy. So let me retool again, and I'll meet you guys on the surface. Oh, and if you ever auto anvil and you're going to repair something, do not put stacks in there. I just lost an entire stack of diamonds. Just a little PA. Check it out. Check it out. That's right. Touch rolls. So it's going. You know, it's going. This one hasn't started yet. I used the paste bin on this one. It's from I believe Austin KK. I'm gonna put a link to the video in the description and also the paste bin information. But yeah, I was originally gonna write my own, but then I saw that someone else has, or I should say someone else, Austin has come up with an incredible code that is very, very nice. I might fiddle around with it later. These turtles are awesome. Seriously, like, just love the capability and the fact that, you know, it's Cobalt programming. There's limitless possibilities in this. Oh, it's about to get dark. Yep, so totally turned around. I also threw a chunk loader over there to keep everything going. I don't know how deep the chunk loader will go though. Basically, I'm going to set this up in quadrants. As you know, the strip mining was just not cutting it. They were just, you know, you get carried away, you get in too deep, and you know, it's just not efficient. I need some more automation. I was going to go the route of a quarry, but again, since the facility is underground, I would have to go to the surface, which I did, but I also need to have a power source up here. And fortunately, these guys only run on the coal at this time. I would like to find a way to get them to run on blaze or some sort of renewable resource, whatever it might be. But right now, this is what we're going to set up. I'm going to set up 4 of them, and I'm not going to lay claim to this coding or anything. Again, the information will go in the description for it, and I'm going to utilize it to its fullest potential. The cleanup shouldn't be too bad. I guess I gotta move a few things, move the chunk loader, and the only issue is going to be carrying all the supplies back with the chest, which I think I'm going to get a miner's bag to help with that, or if I can start finding some more enders, which I think I just ran by a few, I'll set up an ender chest. Right now we have a diamond chest, and this is just going to strictly collect ores. So, yeah, that's the setup. Again, we're going to set up a quadrants, and once we're going to let this go and run, and hopefully we can get some freaking tin. Alright guys, and you know, I'm going to be honest here, not a lot of tin. I was expecting a little more, and this is kind of on the disappointing side, but you know, it was doing it while I wasn't, so safety is number 1. Alright, so I'm going to end it here. Thank you guys for watching. I'm going to move this thing around a few more times, and hopefully get some more tin. Have a good day, guys. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.